We have 7 days to basically see the best scenery, hit the best off-road trails we can, and hopefully not break anything. Good bow wave. Good morning. It is day 4 of our 7-day quest to find the best camping spots we can along the Denali Highway and then over on the Paxson side. And night 3 was definitely a special place to camp. We didn't anticipate camping out here at all. We just started putzing around mining trail number 3 of this trip and found an amazing spot to camp, and the rest was history. So we're gonna pack up camp today. It's super windy inside, which is why I'm coming at you from inside the Land Cruiser. It got windier overnight. I want to say it was pretty windy last night, but then from inside the tent at least, it sounded very windy. And then this morning it's definitely pretty windy. So we're maybe gonna pack up camp and then go have breakfast and coffee somewhere along the trail where it's a little bit less windy. We'll see. But yeah, it's still gorgeous as ever, and it's amazing that we ended up here. I'm not really sure how. Hopefully when I pull off this kind of bed of nails that I'm sitting on, I've picked up enough of them and I don't get any of my tires. That would kind of suck, but we have tire plugs and everything. I just don't want to deal with a bunch of nails in my tires. That's what I get for not paying attention to where I'm parking. But yeah, we're probably going to get packing up camp here maybe sooner rather than later. Get out on the trail. We have to cross that water crossing. I think Gabe's probably going to pull Danny across this time. And then, yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go. The trail shouldn't take super long, basically just a pretty steep descent, water crossing, and then back out on the Denali Highway. We'll finish up our run of the Denali Highway today, so today will be the last Denali Highway day, and then we'll be heading over to the Paxson side and going to find some camping spots over there, some really cool places. So, yeah, we'll get going. Alright, we are mostly packed up here, just heading out, maybe find a place to have breakfast and coffee, and then try to get out of the wind here a little bit. We are about to go down the pretty steep hill descent here, and then a little bit of flat trail, then we will make our way to the river. Breakfast boys. Danny, what was that for breakfast? A drink?
Cold pressed
Plant food.
Ginger love. Yeah, basically plant food.
Plant food.
Plant food with some cayenne peppers.
Denali's got some real
I'm bougie on this trip.
Did you take that from inside the cabin? Was that one of the leftovers? Yeah.
No. The
There's something in there.
No.
There was
no.
food.
Why do you put your eggs right there?
So they don't roll
Yeah, there
away?
was a chicken, there was a can of chicken thing.
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Put them there so
Eat
they
it.
don't
Check the date
roll
on
away.
Eat it.
How old it is.
Oh, and he's got the Tillamook, dude. Look at that. He's f***ing Gucci as f***, dude.
The bougie cheese.
The bougie cheese.
Bougie cheese.
I would have the Tillamook yogurts. So
This is the
I feel you.
bougie shit right
Oh,
here,
and a
honestly.
Kerrygold.
The garlic and herb butter.
Oh, garlic and herb. Did they not sell that at they don't sell that at Costco, do they?
I don't go to Costco. I got that at Fred Meyer.
Dude, that's a lot of money at Fred Meyer. Costco's way better for the Kerrygold, but they don't have the herb and butter Kerrygold. They just have the regular one. Still
I buy
retail.
spreadable butter at like Kroger or whatever, like Land O'Lakes or whatever.
Get the coffee going. Be crossing the river here soon.
Yeah, we going on a walk, bud?
Going down to check out the river. Still making breakfast. I got some dishes and things I need to wash. Mishka decided to tag along. Alright. As long as we avoid that big rock right there, I think we'll be A-okay. I forgot to record with this camera, the first crossing, but I got it on drone and on the action cam, so it wasn't bad. All right, we're doing the second crossing here, and yeah, here we go. Front locker's on. Things good to go. Moving. This one's deep. Just a little boaty. Denali, I can get pictures of you crossing if you want to wait 1 sec. I'm just going to pull far enough forward so everybody can fit.
Yeah, yes please. I think this will probably be the deepest one I'll go through.
Yes, sir. 1 sec. Just making my way down a little bit further. Like it during water crossings.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just got that.
How's the air boxes look?
Dry as a bone. for
Yeah,
both
but
of
Danny?
us. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
So
Dry as a bone. That's what we like to see. Dry air boxes. No wet air boxes here.
I'm sure I was under.
Dry. See if mine's dry. Let's take a peek. How well does my snorkel work? Ouch. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. This is so annoying to do. Yeah. Yeah, dude, drive.
Any water on the bunk?
Shout out. No water at all in there. Not even a drop. Nice. Air filter's pretty clean too. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Love to see it.
Who's checking? Here, you're one of them.
All right, we are out here. I'm airing up. I took some air out of the tires at the cabin. Aired down to 20 psi to make the trail a little bit more enjoyable. So I'm airing back up to 35 psi, and then we will be on our way. All right, so we stopped at the Maclaren River Lodge to get some ice and things. And super cool place. The people here are really hospitable. And they have some super cool rigs here on display. Don't know if this one's operable. Yeah, track vehicle. Oh, it's got a battery in there. It's probably operable. Maybe not. And they got this big rig over here. They said this one's the project rig. Super cool. It says Cadillac on the grill. I don't know why. Well, there's some big rigs out here. So they do off-road recoveries with some of these every now and then. And if you're in the area, you can grab one of their business cards, plug it into, like if you have a Garmin InReach or something like that. This thing's huge. Those differentials are like 12 inches. And then this is the big Ford truck. Oh, power ram? Maybe it's not Ford. Okay, might have lied. This is a big truck. It's a Ram. Oh, okay, it's an old Dodge. Yeah, this is the old Dodge truck. This thing's huge. Probably 44-inch tires, something like that. Also huge. Lots of fabrication work done here. Big old winch. Leaf springs. Massive D-ring. The size of my hand. Yeah, this thing's sweet. Yeah, so they do recoveries with these every now and then. This is the lodge itself. Alrighty, so we have entered the Tangle Lakes Archaeological District. I guess I don't know how long ago exactly, but they found evidence of like ancient peoples out here. So they've been, doing archaeological digs and things like that. I think a lot of the land on this side of the highway closer to Paxson is probably protected land. A lot of the trails out here, from my understanding of it, are like ATV trails. So not really for full sizes like us. Maybe there's a few full-size trails, but it's not really clear online. Regardless, beautiful area, kind of up in the more tundra terrain here. I figured this road would be more of a dirt road, because when I see people take pictures after doing the Denali Highway, they're all coated in dirt. And granted, we are kind of too, but we've done a lot of off-roading. But maybe that's just when it rains. More towards the Canwell side, it was definitely more of a primitive road, but this whole thing I think is like chip and seal or something. And so it's in great shape. Since we got rained on near Cantwell, it seems like that was more of a kind of easy way to get your rig covered in dirt. Getting dusted out by Gabe, so I backed up a little bit. The road's back to gravel at points. Gravel sections, especially when it's dry like this, hasn't rained recently, just kicks up dust everywhere. Dusty, dusty, dusty. It'll be interesting to check everybody's air filters after this. I have a pre-cleaner on my snorkel there. Gabe and Denali have snorkels, but they have the normal front-facing scoop, like ram air intake is on their snorkel. And then Danny just has the factory air intake because he doesn't have a snorkel. So I really don't have to change my air filters that often with the pre-cleaner, which is pretty nice. Usually just kind of cycles, spins, all the crap, filters it out, and then get pretty clean air going down the snorkel into the air box, the air filter usually is very clean. So we'll take a look-sees at their air filters, see how much of a difference it makes. We are here at Tangle Lakes Lodge getting maybe pizza and some gas. Hopefully get gas. All right, so we messed up. This place right here, the Tangle River Inn, is closed. And there were reviews from recently, like a month ago or 2 months ago, that said they had gas, but no gas. So Denali is filling up his jerry cans. He's gonna give his jerry cans to Danny and I, and then we're gonna go all the way back to Maclaren, get gas there, about half-hour drive, and then a half-hour drive back, so about an hour total. And then Danny and I are gonna meet Gabe and Denali at camp, a little bit north of Paxson. So we'll be heading that way shortly. All right, so after my stupidity with the fuel thing, not realizing that Tangle didn't have fuel, we doubled back to Maclaren, which is where we're at now. And Gabe and Denali are either on a pull-off off the highway or at where we're trying to go camping tonight, so we'll figure it out either way. Maybe not as much trail time as we thought we would be able to do today. Might have to make up for some of that tomorrow. We shall see. But Danny and I have been cooking coming here, so we will haul out back, try to meet up everybody, and yeah, hopefully maybe get camp at a reasonable hour, probably a little bit later, but it is what it is. Got full tanks of gas, plenty of spare fuel as well. It's about 4 p.m. Hopefully get to camp around 6 or so, I don't know, we'll see. We are moving and grooving, and pothole. Yeah, that's a good one. We should be at the end of the highway soon. Not sure if Gabe and Denali are on a pull-off along the highway or at the camp spot. So we've been cooking, and we're almost caught up to Gabe and Denali. The whoops on this paved section of the highway from the frost heaving are really bad. I think I almost caught air one time. I'm pretty sure I hit my bump stops at least another time. There are some mountains that lie basically like straight ahead, up there in the hills. So I think that's the general area where we will be trying to find and camp, but we will see. Met up with Denali and Gabe, and now we are trying to get to our camp spot. Hopefully we can be there, I don't know, within like 2 hours. We are now heading north to the old Paxson Hotel. We are off the Denali Highway. Days 1 through 3's camp spots were pretty dang good, so we've got a high standard to uphold. All right, so we're about to head down mining trail number 4, and about 6 miles or so to camp, and then we're gonna kind of explore the area a little bit more tomorrow, see where we want to find camp. But yeah, taking some air out of the tires right now. Be a nice smooth ride going through. Got some dogs over here. We'll make the camp. What was it, like 5 p.m.? Get to camp in like less than an hour? Yeah?
Lucky.
Ah, if we're lucky. Come on, bro, it's not that far.
The creek don't rise.
The creek don't rise. Look at this, dude. It's already so beautiful.
There's a couple.
It's pretty neat. It's definitely a dugout here. A little bumpy, but aired down pretty good. So some nice absorption. So Gabe found where he was setting up camp, and Denali and I have just been kind of messing around back here. Kind of got through some pretty loose rock here, but this trail looks like it goes straight up there, so I'm gonna go walk it before I try to do that, because it's really, really steep. All right, sorry for the heavy breathing, if that's annoying, but good thing I didn't drive up this, because I walked all the way up it, and it just stops. And it's super steep. It's beautiful up here, but it's probably hard to tell from the video, but it's basically like this trail here, and it just kind of leads up here, and there's rocks and stuff, and it doesn't go to anything. And there's nowhere to turn around. It's really steep, so that would be risking rollover territory. So good thing I did not do that, because that would have sucked. So I'm just gonna go back down to the Land Cruiser, try to bump my way back, and then either, I don't know, we might camp at the bottom or the top. I like camping by a lake, but Gabe likes camping at the top here, although it is a little bit windy, as you can probably hear. Hopefully it's not drowning out my voice too much. But yeah. My best guess is these are probably like the start of what were mining trails. Maybe either they're so old that they're in this shape now, or maybe like they started a trail up here and then found somewhere else that was better and they're like, nah, screw that. Just abandoned it after starting it midway. But yeah. Pretty scenic and slippery. Slipping on rocks and Crocs are not the ideal footwear for rocks. So this was like a steep little descent thing here that I did. Probably looks less steep than it feels in a car, but I think I might try to get a cool little camera shot, maybe set up a tripod. Denali helped me get this piston on the hole that's a little bit closer so that I swing out with the tire. I think all the weight from the tire makes it want to shut and not stay up. It's pretty hard to get that piston in, but it had been bothering me for some time now, so kind of got that figured out. And it's about 8 p.m. right now. The campsite we found is awesome. Go on the other side of the cruiser here where the gusts aren't blowing. Didn't take us very long to get here. Probably like 30 minutes of off-roading, not bad. Probably get some drone shots in a little bit, but yeah. Nobody's out here, it's Tuesday. This is mining trail number 4. And then tomorrow we're gonna go head over, there's a glacier you can kind of drive over pretty close to. So we're gonna go head over there tomorrow. Might rain a little bit. When we had reception we were checking the weather, so we'll see. Don't know if it's that glacier, but it's a glacier. There's a glacier right there too. Super, super beautiful area. Got some short rib left in the cooler, but saving that. Since it's 8 p.m. I don't know if they're cooking. Getting the camera stuff all organized and just a lot of stuff that over the past few days I've kind of made a mess of. So beef pasta marinara it is. Literally put your bed right there. Alright, that's what's for dinner. Love wins. Oh. Oh boy. I don't know. I didn't read it before. I didn't read it before I said that. Mishi's is gay. I support him. Love it.
Mishka's just bi-curious.
Mishka, it's no longer curious though. It's. All right, everybody at camp here is kind of winding down. Mishka's sleeping in a bush like a little fox. What are you doing, foxy boy? Daniel's brushing his teeth. Senna is standing on Mishka's bed. They sleepy? Denali sleepy? I love rocks like that. That just look like a little finger or something pointed out. A little nub. Even though we had a few hiccups this day with having to double back to get gas, we covered a lot of road miles and the views were worth it. Knocked out my voice here pretty good, so you can't really hear what I'm saying, but basically I was just saying that we had a really eventful day and a lot more in store for tomorrow, so please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll hand you back to this guy. We'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of our 7-day trip along the Denali Highway, and then over to the Paxson area, which is where we're at right now.